Good morning, students. Taking your feedback today as we move forward with our online learning. I am setting up our modules by week, just like usual, but within the module, I will mark dates for what day assignments should be done. So for this week, you'll see that today's assignment, Monday, March 30th, is this Olympics postponed assignment. Tuesday, March 31st, you'll have revisions and time for makeup. If you click here for today's assignment, you'll see these video instructions posted at the top. They're not there yet, but will be when I finish recording. Something that I've been thinking about as we have been experiencing this crazy and weird time of social distancing is just how many things are getting canceled and postponed. Being a coach of a speech and debate competitive team, being a mom of a senior this year, I'm very aware of how these postponements and cancellations are discouraging and hard. And I'm sure that each one of you are having things that are canceled that you aren't able to participate in. I was thinking about this as I ran across an article about the Olympics in Japan getting postponed. So the Summer Olympics for this year were to be held in Japan and have been postponed until 2021. So this is something that hasn't happened since it happened to Louis in Unbroken, when his Japan Olympics were postponed. So today's assignment is, I want you to imagine that you are Louis Zamperini, and you're going to write a letter of encouragement to one of the athletes that was affected by this postponement. Remember that these are people who have been training for at least the last 4 years, but really probably many more years than that, to be at the top of their game and ready to compete on a worldwide level, and now have to postpone that training and competition for an entire year. I want to think about Louis' resilience and his optimism and think about what he might tell these athletes to encourage them. And maybe even include some discussion about his experiences in that similar situation. So to do this, you're going to go to your Google Docs. On your Google Docs page, you'll see that when you first open it up, there is something at the top called your template gallery. You'll need to open that, and I want you to slide down until you find some letter templates. I don't mind which template you use, but this will be the setup that you'll use for your letter from Louis to one of the Olympic athletes. So your letter should fill this full page as your template is set up. As you write this letter, it should be 2 or 3 paragraphs. I do want you to make sure that you're paying attention to your conventions. But mostly, I want you to actually address it to a real person. So you'll need to do a little bit of research about one of these Olympic athletes and think about what Louis might tell them. Maybe you even refer to something in the book that would support your idea about why Louis would say these things. And think about, that this is something really going on in the world. What can we tell people who are getting disappointed with things having been canceled and postponed and put off? So that's your assignment for today. Remember, as always, please email me, message me in Canvas if you're having questions or problems with the assignment. And otherwise, tomorrow's assignment is just going to be to review and revise anything that needs to be revised and do any makeup work before we hit spring break. I really want everyone to enjoy their days off and not feel like they need to do school over the spring break. Obviously, unless you've fallen behind with your online schooling. All right, that's it for today. Hope to chat with you all again soon.